Oh, this one. Wait, it's there. Now it should work. Hi, Zach. And I think that's everything properly set up. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Audio, microphone, unmuted. There. Hi, Zach. It's good to see you. So, this week, thank you for the hug, Zach. We won't be playing with Bart this morning because well, he has to get up very early in the morning tomorrow for him. It's very late at night for him right now, so he had to skip this time. So, but we'll still be playing Terraria, just on my own single player world. I got a stuffy nose. That allergies. Being all mean. Because there has been basically all of yesterday I spent on getting this new overlay. I hope it's properly working actually. It doesn't seem that the latest tip and the top tip is working as it's supposed to. Not strange. I could have sworn that it ought to work. Let me check real quick. Yeah, most recent donator, it should work. I don't know why it ain't. Basically tip is for like when you give bits, it should show that. I could just turn it off, of course, which I might do if it doesn't work. Maybe it's messed up because it has both the name and the amount in there. Maybe that messes it up. Oh, thanks, Zach. Okay, let me check. What if I just have it show the name? Will it work? You know, someone just tipped. Come on. Will the other ones work? That's strange. It take up to 60 seconds to update. Weird. Yesterday the top tip one was working, so. Hi Freddy, it's good to see you. It's been a while. I made this new overlay, but some of the things are not working. Which is very mean of it. That's weird. Because the other ones are working. Maybe they'll pop up, but I have a feeling that they're not gonna work for some reason. That's a shame. I guess I'll just hide them for now. That's weird because one of them, when I was getting them working yesterday, I believe the top tip was actually showing. So I don't know what's up with that. But for now they're gonna be hidden because they're not working, and I don't want people to think, oh, I can snag that spot, and then nothing's happening. That feel bad. I'm having insomnia again. How are y'all doing? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad to have you, but it's a shame that it's because you can't sleep. So last time we left off saying I would do some grinding and preparing in my own time before we take on Plantera. I haven't had time for that, so we're just exactly where we were. One of the things I want to do before I start fighting Plantera is set up a farming area for mobs in the dungeon. Insomnia goes away. Also, hi King Crab! Oh, everyone is here. It's so good to see y'all. And Insomnia can go away because sometimes it's just caused by other things, and if you take care of those things. No, a lot of insomnia is due to stress or bad sleep hygiene. It is actually very rarely caused by a biological defect, which is why if you think it's caused by a biological defect, that's why you should go to the doctor, and it's kind of annoying, but doing a sleep test on you to figure out exactly what's causing you to have insomnia when is usually good, because then if it is a biological defect, then indeed the only way to really manage it is to take something, because your body is just not working properly in that regard. But for the majority of people, high levels of stress and other factors in their environment cause insomnia or make underlying problems that make it already difficult to sleep even worse, causing insomnia. But yeah, I was thinking, because I wanted to be able, wherever I'm gonna farm, I want it to be easily accessible. And I want it to be in a corner, because I looked at a video of how to set up a farm like that. Still feels like this dungeon is way too small. Like, maybe there should be more here. So let's also go exploring that. Today of learning with Luna about insomnia. I know a lot about sleep because I have been a terrible sleeper for all of my life. I don't make enough melatonin naturally, so which makes it so if I don't take supplements, I just don't fall asleep for a very long time. I'll fall asleep eventually, but it'll take forever. And if I so happen to forget it and think that I have definitely taken it, I'll still be awake. So I'll be lying in bed being like, why am I not falling asleep? And then I'll double check, because I do have a way of double checking. I got like one of those days of the week pill containers. And I'll double check and I'll be like, oh, huh. So that's why I also know it isn't a placebo, because if it was a placebo, if I thought I'd taken a pill and I'd be lying in bed, then that should work. My internet's dying a bit. I know it's almost 5 AM, maybe that. Like, you'd think that the internet would be doing better at 5 AM because nobody else would be on. I really still want to get ice skates to get these lightning boots up and get like the whole like get them all the way up to Terrace Park eventually. My internet's weird. Yeah, internet is sometimes weird. So that we might just go fish. We'll just take it very easy today. I also still want to do the Old Ones Army and rack up some Defender medals before it gets even harder after Plantera. But for now, we're first gonna start with the dungeon. We got the pickaxe axe with light modifier, so it'll be better able to mine things quicker, I believe. Because my titanium pickaxe, I missed it a lot because it was nice and quick. I now have wings. I made the transition, the balloon's gone. It shall be, I guess, missed but not forgotten. Where did my quick my chisel go? Because it's not here. And it's not in my piggyback. That's strange and slightly concerning. Because I kinda need that. Uh-oh. Where did I leave my ancient chisel? No, uh-oh. Oh, I don't like this. How did I misplace that? Do I maybe have a second one and miss can accidentally quick stack it? Oh, okay, I had a second one and miss can accidentally quick stack it. Oh, I was getting worried there. I was like, well, where did my chisel go? We're all good. I'll go sleep though. If I wake up a bit early, I'll come back for the afternoon stream. Alright, Freddy, sounds good. Sleep well. And hello, Macaline. Good to see you. Okay, so we got a way to mine fast, we got a way to place blocks fast. We are, because we've got like more dirt than I'd ever know what to do with. We're going to just grab dirt and use that. Is there anything else we'd want to take along with us? We'd probably want for a garden gnome, we'd want a water candle because we're gonna set up a farm, so we want more, you know, people. You might want a peace candle for when we're setting things up, but I think we'll be fine because the enemies aren't harder yet. That's why we're doing this before Plantera. I want a campfire there for certain, just to keep my health up. Probably wouldn't be a unwise idea. And we probably want... Do we want doors? No, I actually don't think we want doors. Yay, cozy places at you. Oh. You guys are so cute. Okay, so garden gnome, water candle, campfire, enough dirt blocks to last me a lifetime. We want to make this easy on ourselves. My computer is being very noisy already. It's like I'm overheating here. Why? We haven't started doing much. Let's take a couple mining potions and one builder potion. Just to make our life easier, and I'm gonna look up what I can close down because my computer is being like, I don't like this, stop it. But I don't have anything I can close down, so I hope my computer doesn't freak out. If it does and I randomly disappear, please hold on a moment, I'll be right back. That would be my computer shutting down or something crashing for some reason, even though Terraria isn't that heavy. Playing Let It Die, trying not to die, slowly getting sleepy. Coming from me, I'm not the cutest, you guys are. And I also have not heard of that game. What kind of game is that, Macaline? Wait, why is it? There's corruption here. Of course. hard to see here. Let me fix that real quick. Not gonna light up this entire place, but just a little bit of, you know, visibility wouldn't hurt. Pretty sure this is not the right place for a hallowed torch. There. I'd like that, but I'm not going to be able to get that. I don't think we need hallowed touches here. Okay, so this is our dungeon. See, we kind of want a section near the very edge, so we have less. Okay, no, that's in the dungeon. Don't want to be attacked. Was looking away. I want a section near the very edge, preferably. This would be good. I'd have to get rid of all the water though. Oh, hydration check. Originally released on PS4, then I ported it to PC when the PlayStation numbers started dying. Also, I took a sip of tea. It's like Dark Soulsy Suda 51 game. Same people that made More Heroes and Lollipop Chainsaw. They have a new one coming out for PS4 and PS5 called Dead First, Let It Die. The trailer looks good, but I don't own PlayStation. Not for a few months rent that to get either console either. Call a kiddo sticker. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, game consoles are very expensive. Even Nintendo's, who's like comparatively quite cheap, still not something you just casually buy. I think this place would be the best to start because it's easily accessible if I just teleport here and then use this. And I think it's as near the edge as we're gonna get while it's making it easily accessible. And also big space, because that's also something we need, some space. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go create a gap here. Oh, you covered way more of the map than I told you did, Luna. It's impressive. Thank you. Yeah, I made a lot of channels in like beforehand to prep for stopping the spread of the corruption, and then it spawned on my flipping jungle biome. So then I made a lot more extra channels all around place. I should probably cover this up actually. Clearly this was spreading, but oh well, I'll have to do that later. I basically cut up the jungle even more to attempt to inhibit the spread further. And I did the same around the Hallow to basically inhabit the spread further. Also the Hallow spawned on top of my corruption here. Also I made these guys a house. Oh, I guess that could light is different than this, but it isn't very bright so you can't see. I was hoping because it's in a desert they'd be both happy, but they ain't, which is sad. Yeah, I want to make everyone nice houses. I just didn't feel comfortable working on houses whilst I knew the corruption and the Hallows were just freely spreading all over my world for pretty large swatches. Next time I'd prepare worlds like before I defeat the Wolf Flesh. I'd go even more all the way. I'd make so many more channels because it's so much easier to do beforehand than afterwards. Okay, we want, let me measure. Okay, that's a 16, so we wanna we want it to start higher up, not so subtle. So this would be right. This is okay. Going from about here to here. It's 29. Then here to here it's 9. That would be 38. So you want to go in about here. Maybe a little higher actually. You can just go in high and always lower it. That's also a valid option. Mining through dungeon brick is so satisfying because you couldn't mine through it before. It's like, yes, thank you. I've been wanting to do this. We are going to remove these guys at the top because I don't like spikes. They hurt. Ow, I didn't mean to do it. See, they hurt. They mean. And I'm really bad at maneuvering. So they got to go. Really getting in the way of my invisibility. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so the way this works is dungeon enemies can only spawn on top of okay, I thought maybe this was crumbling on top of dungeon bricks. This is now bone torch. Yeah, we're gonna be changing these to bone torches to increase our luck, because this is gonna be a farm area, so we want high luck. We're gonna be letting these guys back. I don't want holes. You can only spawn on top of dungeon bricks with dungeon walls behind. And you can play the heck out of Terraria on Xbox, very fun game. And I'm the same way on 7 Days to Die right now. Oh. No, if you do that. Oh, you're sweet. Okay. So, we are going to cover everything up like in the vicinity with dirt to stop spawning there. But first I want to prepare the main area. And I'm just gonna... Okay, this is so satisfying. It's like, haha, you remember these bricks you couldn't mine through and that were in the way all the time? Well, guess what? Now you can mine through them easily. Most satisfying thing ever. I'm also removing all of the platforms, just in case. Because they might just spawn on top of that, who knows. Okay, so we want... The trick is, we want to cover everything, so they only spawn below us, and I think we need about 38 up. Technically these spikes could stay, because I don't think they can spawn on top of spikes. But we're going to have to drop down here occasionally to pick things up. And I'm very clumsy, as I just demonstrated on accident. Or totally on purpose, I swear. So I'm gonna take care of these things. Ouch. I'm meaning to grapple against the wall. Having something that can go through blocks to get rid of these skulls is freaking fantastic. Ouch. Don't want to be making holes. Breathe. Go back down. Ouch. There. All spikes taken care of. And we want all of this removed also. But because we very handily got this super absorbent sponge from the our fisher guy, we can do that. We could also just have it drain away, but I think that'd be more annoying to do in this case, because I'd have to make channels to place them and I'd have to fill it in again. It's still not the thing I wanted, because well, I'm looking for the final thing to make like the... I'm looking for the bait box to combine with like the... whatchamacallit? The fish earring and the line that prevents breaking. The high tension line or whatever. Even this sponge this takes forever. I mean, this was a lot of water. I don't think you can fish in the dungeon, otherwise I would have kept this. And if you can, then I guess whoops. We also have an infinite water bucket, so it just takes a while to fill an area up again. Okay. Now make sure we can see. We don't need this sponge right now. And I don't like holes, so we're gonna put this in, and then okay, we actually want to see the mechanical displays. I've got want to be okay. This is This is 30. That's good to know, because we want to be about 38 above our spawn area. So somewhere this would be exactly right. I think this might be a little... wait. It's 30. So we might want to go one higher. Just in case. So this is about where we'd want to be. I don't know if we need to be standing on dungeon box being spawn. I think we just need to be in front of a naturally spawned dungeon background. And then what we want to do is... Okay, how wide is this? 37. So then the very middle would be 16, right? Am I quick matching that correctly? Okay, no, this would be... So this is 16 away. This is 20 away, so that's not correct. I'm not matching that correctly at all. $18. Oh yeah, of course. 18, 18. So this is the middle. And then we'd want to make it about, I think, 20 wide. Okay, let's 6 and 6 root 12 will be 13. Did we want to be 15? Maybe 7 and 7 then. Okay, so this is... Between these is 7. Between these is 7. Right. And this one has to be 1 further. You want to keep it symmetrical after all. 8. 8, yay. Gonna switch build a potion now. Actually, probably gonna grab the architect gizmo pack. There. This might be too wide. It's really hard to estimate these kind of things. Gonna just use these. This is gonna be your measure of the middle. I'm gonna keep this real quick for now at least, because it's our measure of 30. In case we want to change the height, then at least got that in place. So this will fill in because we don't want to spawn anything outside there. Thank you for the hug, Zach, and thank you for the bits. I very much appreciate it. Okay, nothing is spawning below us right now, but it might be because there's already too many enemies in other places. So let me actually move the ruler so I can see. Sweet. Yeah. Morning voice. Whilst we go and head over to kill things, I'm also going to just top off every place with dirt, because they can't spawn on dirt. The reason I'm replacing and not putting it on top is so that the hallways don't become too small, in case I do want to go through them at some point. Because we now got the way of replacing things, it's a lot easier to do that. Like if I'd have to go around and first mine out all the bricks and then place stuff on top of that, I probably wouldn't be doing it this way, but since we have the option, might as well use it. And bread and sprinkles was good today. Thank you for asking, Zach. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a very typically Dutch thing to eat bread with sprinkles. Both for lunch and for breakfast, possibly. But in my case, I eat it as breakfast. Okay, I can't destroy these. That's a shame, because that would have been nice. Make sure to remove these things. And how is using wings? It's good. It's not a lot of getting used to. It's ouch. Thanks, spiky ball. Ouch. This is why I want to remove them. But I can't. Hey, this is breakable. Ouch. Like a more advanced jump rope, and I was never good at jump rope. Ah. Damn it. Ouch. Okay, I'll just be taking these to the face. They don't... Okay, they do hurt bad. It's like, they don't hurt so bad, but they do hurt pretty bad. Okay, come there. I also want to be replacing these torches with dungeon torches for luck boost. Ow. Ouch. Oh, solar eclipse. Wonderful. This is the thing I needed. Shouldn't affect me in the dungeon though. Oh no, I wanted that. Oh, I'm actually no, I shouldn't be full. I got a void bag. The void bag should be crap enough. Oh, it is that color because the void bag is crap in it. Neat. Let me just offload some stuff, which I know we will not be needing. Actually, we do want to keep this in our inventory. All the shelves and things and books will be getting more of those, so no use putting those away right now. So we'll be stacking those up anyways. Okay, this seems about right. I don't know what's making my computer... It's still whirring its fans quite a lot, so I'm like, what's up, buddy? Careful around the spiky ball. Careful. Ouch. There's a time bomb on it. Oh no. Well, in that case, if the stream suddenly stops, I guess it exploded. It's not really the way I imagined going out, but I would be quite dramatic. No, Luna, not like this. Yeah, preferably not like this. Wanna place this guy. Just in case, also wanna place these. Wanna make sure that they do not spawn. Ouch. Rude. Okay, no, this was just a regular mouse. Is that a trap? Do I want to remove that too? I've got more than enough dirt, so I don't need to be sparing with the dirt. So I wouldn't want to do more work than necessary. You died playing Terraria. If you die in Terraria, you die in real life. I guess I'd be dying a lot then. So maybe it only counts for hardcore Terraria. I want that guy. He's hanging upside down there. I still want all these banners because actually, just cause. Screw all the spikes. Screw all y'all spikes. Ouch. Ouch. Dang, I thought I was just out of reach of that. I'll be careful about that thing. Yeah, that's everything here covered up. Okay, gotta be careful for that. Stand here, I should be good. Now this is gonna be a smidge annoying, because basically, see this here? That's the lava trap. One that I triggered, and it poured lava all up in my dungeon. Or their dungeon, I suppose. Okay. So now there's lava. And I don't think they'll spawn in it. But I want to be sure nothing spawns here. So, but we do have a way of dealing with that. Let's first, though, drop this down, put some of the furniture in here. Probably will be getting more keys. There. I Then I'm gonna grab the piggy bank. For one, I don't actually think we'll need the mining potions. We've been mining more than fast enough. And we'll be grabbing our bottomless water bucket. Grim. There.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah. Nope. There. These spikes may remain. I don't think they're too much in the way. Okay, computer, why are you worried? What's up? Oh, friends, fellow, buddy. Getting concerned my computer has a fever or something. What do I have that's causing that? Let me... one second, let me open Task Manager. Yeah, I know, Task Manager uses a lot of OBS 63. Yeah, that's Streamlabs, I'm pretty sure. OBS browser page. I don't have any browser pages open. OBS, are you doing something I don't want you to be doing? Because I got Streamlabs. I don't want to just, because maybe it is just Streamlabs, because I know it runs on OBS and stuff. So I don't want to just be like, stop this task and then screw over the stream. But I might look into it over lunch. Instead of like keeping the stream running over lunch, I might just stop it temporarily over lunch, because we're gonna be taking a lunch break anyways. And see if something's up with that. I can only replace these blocks if there's no lava on them, so... Hence we're removing the lava. Oh! Well, look at that, there's more dungeon here. Guess we never found it because lava. Not that there's that much dungeon, because it's just... big piss. There. This is mine now. I don't think anything will be spawning here because of the spikes. So this should be good. No. No falling on spikes. The outie. Oh, well, would you look at that? I guess this solves our lava problem. Sort of. Don't want them to be spawning on these brittle blocks either. No, why did I not pick up? Oh yeah, of course, because I got... Ouch. Don't do that. Oops. Did not mean to. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll be placing dirt here anyways. Extra dangerous jump rope. Oh. So, okay. High stick jump rope. You mess up, you die. Screw these spikes. It's all filled up. Yeah, ouch. Place this storage. Is this dirt? Ah, no, I wanted to go there. Is this dirt? Yes, this is dirt. That is a lamp. I want it. Ouch. Okay, this is brittle brick. Yeah. Sometimes brittle brick kind of messes with enemy spawns and stuff, so that's why I want to remove it. Or at least it messes with the enemies in a certain way. Don't want any platforms for them to spawn on. Ouch. All the brittle bricks too. I don't think they spawn on wood platforms, but just in case. Seeing as we got wings now, we should be able to traverse this dungeon if we need to, without all these platforms. So they do make it easier. The idea is that we won't need to traverse the dungeon if we make a farming area, so... I want this architect pack, but I also... Okay, maybe I don't need to put, because I got a way of flying. And I definitely need the wings to stop myself from taking fall damage and be able to move about. I'm not running much, so... I want the architect gizmo pack for the range and stuff. No falling, please. There. This actually might be far enough. Yeah, so seeing as we're gonna be trying to have spawns here, I think this is more than far enough. We'll want to do this area next. Oops. Well, no matter, we'll be covering this up with it anyways. Oh yeah, I got a water bolt. How nice. Is there an enemy you don't like to deal with? A water bolt. It's a magic spell, which is kinda nice, but I'm far beyond needing that specific spell right now. Like, water bolt is nice when you first start exploring the dungeon, and that was a while ago since I did that. Water bolt. No water. Ouch, stop. Bad spike. What? I'm just having fun saying That's fair. But yeah, specifically in the dungeon, the officers that can shoot through walls and skulls are really annoying. Skulls specifically. Now I have the shield, the special shield that protects me against status effects, or most status effects at least. But without that they can curse you, which kinda means that you won't be able to use items. Which means you can't swing your sword, you can't defend yourself, which is kinda dangerous, especially in a place like dungeon. It's not so good. In general, enemies that go through walls are quite annoying. Because it's kinda hard to secure places against them. Like, you can't build a wall, they'll just go straight through that. Ouch, high stakes jump rope. Also, these flame things are kinda annoying. Jesus, sound alert. Nice risk. Enjoying the dungeons? I'm doing pre-plantera prep work because they're gonna get harder and we're gonna have to farm stuff in them. So I'm not setting up an AFK farm or anything because that's very difficult, but I am setting up a sort of farm area, which means that I need to make sure that in other places of the dungeon no enemies spawn, and they can't spawn on top of dirt, so hence I'm lining all of the dungeon in a certain area at least with dirt. I want to say hi before I went onto VR chat. Well, I'm glad you say hi. What is VR chat like actually? Because I've heard about it, but I don't really understand. Like, it's just chatting, but everyone has their own like VR model. VR chat is games and chatting. Oh, I see. You could implement your own model, but it's very hard. Okay, so you use a pre-made one, or you can choose from some? It's basically like Roblox, but voice chatting, no text chatting, and you can join countless worlds. I'm gonna date myself very much by saying this, but I have never played Roblox. I know what it is, of course, but... So I think I get what you mean. It's like, I don't know. People can make their own... games, like you have a standard model which you can like modify a bit with different colors and clothing and whatever, and it's mostly the appeals around the stuff other people do, so games they make and just hanging around with friends. Only in VR, so I guess people take up more space. Well, not really. Think more of it on the social side. Okay, yeah, so it's just hanging around chatting in a video game, only video game is in VR. Does that make the experience very different? Thank you for the careless sex. I think that is one of my genuinely my favorite sound alerts that I chose. I think the other one, like I like all of them. It was really hard to choose because I had many that I wanted. You have a limited amount you can choose. I might switch some around because like the Rip and at this moment he and Darkness My Old Friend all kind of fall in the same category if something happened and oh no. So I might want to switch some up for that. Well, anyway, I shall lurk now. Cheerios. Have fun in VR chat and have a nice lurk. Ouch, damn high stakes jump rope. Ouch, stop that. Yeah, high stakes jump rope is being mean to me. Why must I suck at jump rope? We had a key, we could open this thing. And we can gather keys now, like biome keys. Easier said than done though, they have a very low chance of dropping. So you'd need to either get really lucky, which admittedly I have been decently often in this game. Like it has definitely given me a ridiculous amount of luck. But I don't think I'm that lucky, so you probably want to make a proper AFK farm for that. Let's check. I think I have quite a lot covered. I might wanna... Okay, I'll definitely need to do something here. Because this is still close by enough. I probably wanna cover this still, and then I wanna go ahead up here and cover this hallway. Because that's definitely still in range. Let's be... Oh yeah, I can't run now because it's this. Oh, wait. Need to put some things away. Let me actually... There. There. And like this, so I can actually run. I wish I could combine the ancient chisel with architect gizmo pack. That would be really nice, because I very often use them at the same time, like I use them in tandem. And I have so few item slots. Like, so many things I want to use, too few slots to use them in. So mean. Let's see. Okay, let's go a little further with the dirt, and then we won't do this entire dungeon with dirt. That would be ridiculous. Just to make extra sure. Because the last thing I want to do is find out once we've fought Plantera that we didn't cover enough, and then having to cover whilst the dungeon enemies have gotten significantly harder. So that would be quite annoying. Like, this by any means isn't exactly easy now. Like, I still need to be careful, but they can't hurt me that bad. Like, I can be as clumsy as I want. It'll take them a bit before they really start to hurt. But that'll change after Plantera. Let's steal all these wires. These are mine now. Also, all these shells are mine. I want these shells. They're nice shells to build with. Feel so slow without shoes on. Let's start here. just in case. I don't think they can spawn on the platforms. I'd be really annoyed if they could, and then they do, and it messes up with my whole farming area. Hi Kaino! Welcome to the stream, it's good to see you. I didn't, because there's only been a day in between last time I played Terraria and now, because Bard could not play this Saturday. I have not gone around doing any of the things I said I would be doing off stream. Because I was like, well, I've got to make this new overlay first, which I did. That took me basically all day. Do I want to fill this in? I probably do. Which means just ouch. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best way of doing that. Well, that definitely wasn't the best way. Huh, interesting. But yeah, that's why we're doing it now. And as you can see, my overlay has updated. I only got around to one. I was hoping to update all of them, or at least the starting and ending screen. Or well, actually, mainly the starting screen, the game one, maybe the launch possibly, and launch possibly, and whatchamacallit, the one I use for drawing, because I got a separate one for drawing and for games and for when looking at things in my web browser, Chrome. So yeah, I only had time to update one, and not all of the functions even work, because the top donator and for some reason it's broken, so I got to look into them. For me, there hasn't really been a day between, because on Thursday I had a brilliant idea to stay up all night. Oh no! Why did you do that? And was it worth it if it was for like a game or something? Did you have fun at least? It was not worth it. I'm sorry to hear that. I was blurred. Oh, all-nighters. Oh. I don't think I've ever pulled an all-nighter, because I just know myself. I wouldn't be taking any information. On Friday was totally unproductive, so yeah. And some people are able to do all-nighters and actually be effective at them. I don't get how, because personally I always feel way too tired the next day to do anything. So I usually see it as you have like 16 hours every 24 hours. If you sleep 8 hours, you have 16 hours every 24 hours you're awake. And because I used to have a really bad habit of staying up late, just watching another YouTube video and another, and then before I knew it was like 3 AM and I still hadn't gone to bed, and then I'd wake up late and whatnot. So eventually in my brain I just put it a different way, so I had an easier time not doing that. So I was like, well, every 24 hours I get 16 hours of awake time. It doesn't matter when I go sleep, I will only have 16 hours regardless. So even though I want to watch this YouTube video now, if I do that, then I'm gonna feel just not well all day, whilst I could also just watch this YouTube video tomorrow. Or if I actually don't have time for it, then I don't have those 16 hours now, I've used them up, and I need to get to my 8 hours of sleep. So it's like, you don't get more time by staying up, which is it feels like you're getting more time, because it's like, oh, I'm just prolonging the day, but you get less day the next day. Or if you do stay up, like if you just get less sleep, you don't feel good that day, so it still feels like you get less day the next day. That's how I put it to myself to get rid of a very bad habit. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, kind of. It sucks when that happens. It sucks to feel like you have to pull an all-nighter, and it sucks even more having pulled an all-nighter and the next day feeling like garbage. Yeah, I'm definitely at the lunch break. I'm gonna have to stop the stream briefly to check out what's making my computer whir this much. Because I think something funny is going on with OBS. But I can, of course, not just close down tasks while the stream is running, because it's very likely that would kill the stream too. So yeah, unlike normal where I'll just keep it running during the lunch break, I'll probably do a quick reset. Yeah, I do have Chrome up, but I always have Chrome up because I'd like to keep the stream manager up when streaming, because that's the only way I can add stream markers, and it's sometimes the only way to check if the stream is actually functioning properly, because the thing you see in Streamlabs isn't always accurate. But that doesn't cause it to whir usually, at least not with Terraria. With Terraria that's fine. I opened up Task Manager and it says it's got some sort of extra OBS desktop thing running, which I don't often open Task Manager while streaming, so I don't know if that's normal, but it seems to be taking up a lot of processing power. So I think that might be it. But because it is OBS, I'm like, well, that sounds like it be because of the stream, but I I don't know. I don't know why it's whirring more than usual. So I'll just have to check it out during the lunch break. But I'm just gonna give a little heads up every once in a while because I know, or I believe that a lot of people are watching this stream lurking, so just occasionally checking back in. So I hope by repeating it once in a while to have everyone had a chance to hear it, so when I take my lunch break and someone checks back in, they're not like, oh, the stream is ended for today. Speaking of computer stuff, I am working on getting a new computer. We've asked like 2 different companies that just build custom computers, and I've selected, I think, the one I want to go with now. Just some final questions and things about, because I want, like, I saved up for this, I got the money, I just want to make sure that right now, when I do this investment, I hopefully don't have to replace the computer for quite a while. Because I kind of hate doing that, because I like starting my day the same, just get it, like, I don't like not having access to my computer, and it's gonna be a pain to transfer everything to the other computer, because I do have something to back up into the cloud, but there's some stuff I want to easily access. You know, like past drawings, I might not be using them all the time, but I kinda want, at least up till a certain point, want them to still have them on my computer and drawing references and stuff. I'm pretty sure all the saves I have should be handled by Steam, but I'll make sure that at least my main worlds I have will be in the cloud save for Steam, so that should all be fine. But it's still just gonna be a pain to download all the programs again and get back all the files I want on my computer. And just the whole transferring things, because then you have to... I just dislike all the busy work that comes with it. So I want to do it right from the start, so then I don't have to worry about it for a very long time, hopefully. And at the same time I will be getting a new desk, because I want a desk which I can stand up at, one that like goes from... that you can make it go high and low. But I also need to therefore look into what the best way of doing that is with a computer, because if it's standing on the ground, that means you need very long cables, so that's not really ideal, because just not everything has long cables. So having it hanging below the desk is best, but it's all those things that are made for computers to hang below the desk are made with office computers in mind. And office computers are a whole heck of a lot smaller and lighter than a game computer. So I want to make doubly sure that it's actually secure, because the last thing I want is my game computer wibbly wobbling out of its secure hold and smashing on the floor. I'd be very, very sad if that happens. So yeah. Ouch. Just remove these. Thank you. Okay, that looks good. That should be everything covered. There doesn't seem to be... Like, if there is more dungeon here, then that would affect it, but I don't think there is. Because, I mean... This is just cave. Just to be 100% sure. Just appeared there was an enemy there. How far away is it from that? It should be far enough away. I'm gonna make sure to have this definitely covered in dirt. Probably this area. I think these areas are far enough away that that shouldn't... Let's be thorough. We're gonna be doing this anyways. Let's be thorough. I'm pretty sure this is far out of range. Let's make a shortcut for ourselves. Mainly because I want these plants shells. They're very pretty. Yeah, this is far enough away. So let me grab this real quick. Are you winning, son? I think we don't have as many spawns as I expected, so maybe we're just a little too low. Maybe we need to be just a little higher up. So this is 12 higher. Where is my... Here. So the idea is that I can shoot from here. Health check. Alright. Drink some water. Stretch. Arms. Look away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And check. See whether it says 2 enemies. Where's the second one? 1 enemy nearby. Where is it? Where's that singular enemy at? Oh, wait, what? How did? Oh, okay, you spawned there, but you don't count as an enemy, do you? This is 2 enemies. Where's my other fellow at? Is he up here? Where's the other enemy at? Hello? Oh, that's strange. Might have missed a spot. Where? No? Oh, what have I know this isn't the thing, but streamline more. Yeah, it's there's 1 enemy nearby, 1 enemy counts. I'm looking at the enemy counts to tell me if my everything spawned in this particular area so I can kill it technique is working. Oh, are you referencing something? Yes, I had a feeling. Have you seen Arcane? I have not. Oh. We missed our traveling merchant. I forgot that he came. Whoops. Oh well. He'll be back in the future. Maybe it's this thing here. I need to watch it. I might just take a day of Twitch watch shows. And well, that's what I'm referring to. And second of all, y'all need to watch it. There's a lot of shows I still need to watch. Yeah, but this one's worth it. I believe you. Okay, why? Where? Wait, hold up. You guys came from above. Where? Okay, no, you are just regular enemies, you're not dungeon enemies. Like, where did you guys spawn? Y'all not the enemies that would be spawning. So, all still well. No enemies, no enemies. Okay, they should be spawning there. Wait, I'm gonna die real quick. Sorry. Wait, no, don't die, please. Okay, one enemy. This might be just a smidge too high up. Kind of video made this seem so much more efficient. Maybe it was because this was not as wide? Wait, hold up, what's this? I'm pretty sure that this high risk jump rope wasn't here before. I'm pretty sure that that high stakes jump rope was not there before. The frick? Okay, let me check the video real quick. I'll have to mute my desktop audio, otherwise you guys will hear it too. One moment. Computer, don't freak out, I'm going to YouTube. Yeah, this seems to be just about right. I guess his might have been a little less wide than mine. This should be fine, but I can make it a little less wide. And he specifically said 37 or 38, so let's check this. This was 30 up, so we need to go a little lower. We need to go... yeah, from here it's 30, so this would be... Okay, so about here then. Oh, high stakes jump rope. Why must you? Why did you spawn here? You were not meant to spawn here. Oh, I'm terrible at jump rope. There. Oh, no, we don't want a hole. No, I did not want that either. There. So this works better with summons that you can just throw down there, because you are just not able to see things. And this isn't completely AFK, because for one you need to just dump down here and sometimes gather the stuff. And secondly, you still have dark casters and stuff to deal with. I have seen like fully automated setups, but that requires either clearing a very large area of the dungeon, like basically making it like... basically making a setup like this, but in the dungeon. With like a box under it, and then they use a minecart track with like a mechanic minecart, I believe, to just keep moving back and forth, and I think that's to deal with the skulls. We could try that too, because we don't need to clear an area out below it. Like in this version, where we then need to wall it all in, because dungeon enemies can only spawn. This is like the best I might have chosen avatar. Oh, I don't know why that didn't show up first. Or maybe I read over it. But that's very promising. That's high praise to give to a show. So because we already lined the lots with dirt, we could technically switch over to a design like that. Just clear out a very large area. But I I don't think that would be especially effective, because it'd still be requiring lava trap. And I don't think lava traps work that well on dungeon enemies. Still says one enemy nearby, but we don't see it, so there's somewhere nearby is an enemy that we're not seeing. Now it says 2. Goodness, started dying. It's okay. Yes. Well, now where can I watch this show, kind of? You missed me trying to figure out where the last enemy is spawning for some reason. Also, a danger jump rope spawning. Okay, now it says 2 enemies nearby. So somewhere we have not had an area. Okay, it's 4, so that's these guys. I don't think this counts as an enemy. I'm waiting a bit, because now no enemies will spawn here. Okay, so the flame wheels do count as enemies. So it's now out of our range, that's despawned. But there's still 1. Except the first season of Avatar is definitely more kids show than the other seasons, and Arcane is high quality the entire time. Okay, there might be enemies spawning here potentially. Danger jump rope also counts as an enemy eating. Oh. That might be it. Well, at least we found this hole and we got rid of it. I didn't need to do that. I wanted to fill this back in. Now we've got all the other enemies that spawned, which is kind of annoying. Yes, hello, please leave. You're not welcome here. Go away. So with the right summon, this could be efficient, because you can't see it, you could technically shoot down, but they're not very fast for spawning, so the summon could be able to take care of it, and then you only need to occasionally jump down to collect it. But it's not very fast. Like, I guess it is more efficient, or definitely a more safe way to farm. I'm not sure if I like this. In video it seemed like it worked better. Maybe he had a battle potion on him, that could be it. Question is, do we want to commit to creating one of these? And the question is, would that even work for the dungeon enemies? Because you still have to deal with the Darkcasters and the skulls. I saw one person who had it fully automated. But And that was a lot of wire work and complex stuff that I definitely do not think I can beat. I think what it is the spawn area is very small, so that's why not a lot of them are spawning at once. We could make it bigger, but the whole gist of it is that they only, like, they're only one location, so you can easily fire at them. We could do, I don't know if that's gonna matter much, but say we actually uncover these dirt areas and we create a hoik. And how the frick did that? Did it go over this or did it go through down? That's strange. We could be sneaky and like hoik a little to send them all to the middle, at least the walkie ones. But hoik's only, I don't know, I think that's way too small of an area to really be effective, because the hoik would be taking up the space where they'd spawn in. So I don't know about that. Let me check the area, spawn range. No, not NPCs, but enemies spawn. $1,668 and 94 tiles around player, which means that it's 48 up and down and 84 left and right. We could do, I'm not sure if we want to do this, but we could do is because we have this area all lined with dirt, we would want to build our other option in this area also. We could start clearing this out to make like a very long walkway here and build our pyramid in the middle. We'd have to get rid of this lava, but we could like drain it down here. Might be a bit of a hassle, but this is kind of slow. I was hoping for something that was a bit more efficient. Wait, where the heck did you come from? I guess there's uncovered area here. Good to know. We're gonna do something kinda dangerous. There. And we outie. Outie. Out. There. Okay, so this is no longer dungeon, so... This is as low as we can go. Like this area. Okay, so this is no... Question is this wide enough? Health check. Like, 1 moment. Okay, my tea is still too warm, so I'll drink a sip of water. I'll look away. Actually, I'll get up and turn off the light, which also will count as a stretch. And making sure I sit right. Health check done. Thank you, Zach. Need to do that. Okay. Okay, so this is a pretty large area. Now we just need to go once again. Range was, let me double check for a minute. Okay, 168, which is 84 either side. So we want to make sure that we go 84 blocks. So let me there. It's about want to go higher than that. So let's go about so up and down doesn't really matter, we just want to be in the middle, kinda. So I think this would actually be a good range. So this, what is this height? This is 1592. Okay. Okay, this is just one, so this room is not wide enough. Problem is we have a bit of gaps in the wall here. But I don't think we have another wide area. So we might just have to live with that. We might just have to get this. I mean, it is as long as we are standing in front of a natural dungeon wall. And they just need dungeon tiles. This is so satisfying though. How do you remember where to do this? This would be amazed to me even if it mapped it. Well, I look at the map. I mean, I can see where I am. So I just choose the location based on where I am, and then I just quickly view over what areas I have. My dungeon is kind of small. I guess I suppose here would also work. This is pretty wide. And it could have been an option, but seeing as I'm working here now, it's just... Let's look at how fast this is. I know there's even faster ways of mining, but this is as fast as I've gotten so far, so this is very satisfying to me. Oh, whoops, they don't need to stand in the lava. It's interesting that it spawned in the middle of granite. Or granite spawned in the middle of the dungeon. So would this be wide enough? Let's think. This might either be just too short or just enough. Kinda want the ceiling to be somewhat all the same height. So I'm gonna give it just a little more space because we can. Okay. So this would be the middle. We do have a gap here, but I don't think we can get a gapless area. Maybe we could have chosen a better spot, but I really doubt it. We just need a very large area. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna would we be able to fit it? We start like right there. Hello, slime. Okay, that's not good. I'm so tired. Why are you tired, slime? Are you okay? This is my normal bedtime, but I can't go to sleep. Why not? Are you having insomnia? I must stay up. If I go to sleep, I might not wake up. I have to hit the bank as soon as they open. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds very unpleasant. Okay, so if we start all the way from here, our thing just gets over the area that's not the right background. 3 hours to go, I see. Let me check something in that area. Area, engine. And a brother lost my bank card, so I had to cancel it and get my new one. Oh, I see, that's annoying. Hmm. Okay, I'm not getting very clear answers, so I think it should still work, even though part of the walls are not dungeon walls in our spawn thing. Because I don't think this area seems, this hallway seems to be the right height, so we could technically also clear this area and do it down there, but I just cleared this, so I don't really want to clear more. Then again, I am very fast with clearing, so maybe we just do it right from the get-go. Just suck it up and clear stuff. Zach, that's a lot of health checks. Okay, one moment. Let me pause. I'll drink some tea. I'll actually go and refill my water bottle because it's empty, so give me one moment. Am I unmuted now? I am unmuted now. And it's okay, Zach. I'm just like, oh, I want to do this thing, and then when I have to do a health check, then, well, I have to stop that. But that's exactly what they are for, because I get so caught up in wanting to do things in games, I forget sometimes to look after my health. So I do appreciate it. Okay, so we can't go lower than that. That's good to know. So we wanna fill this in again, actually. Or maybe actually no, not fill it in. So my computer is definitely worrying a lot. Definitely gonna need to do a a restart during the lunch break because something weird's going on. How high is this exactly? This is 3533. Oh no, that was Western East Books. That's the wrong number I was looking at. This is 1748. 1748. So this is the height we want to be at. Is this wide enough? Let's see. This goes from here to here, and this is the length, so that should be fine actually. This should be wide enough. Question is, would our middle be somewhere where there's naturally generated dungeon bricks? Because we need to be in front of naturally generated dungeon bricks also. Let's clean up the ceiling. This is purely... oh, did not need to go that high. Purely for aesthetic purposes. See, we're getting a lot more spawns now. Which hopefully, if we can funnel them, would give us a much more effective farming setup. Do one. Okay. So usually you'd like make an area below where things spawn, and I filled it in with 5 player-made walls to prevent enemies spawning where you don't want it to. But because we can do that with the dirt, we don't actually need to clear the below area, which is kind of nice. Not gonna lie, it's quite sweet. We got a lot of dungeon brick. Let me. Oh, I did not. I guess that's good though, because we needed to get rid of that. We do want to keep some. Big stack. Also, all this stuff, we don't need that. There. So now all we need to do is measure out this area. Conveniently, this is already exactly 84. So because we... Can we... Okay, no, we cannot start here, so we need to me actually just extend this wall all the way up instead of having like a dirt section. We have enough dungeon bricks so we can make it a little more streamlined. So what we are going to do is we're going to place it just one above so we don't have to think, and then we're gonna go till we're at 100. And then we have measured exactly how far in we are. Okay, so this is a bit of an because we need enough space for our pyramids. But we also want all of the area we're in to be dungeon bricks, but we can't go below here because there's no walls and we need to be standing in front of walls. So that's not ideal. So let's pick this back up because this won't do us any good. Let's go the other way around. Let's take a point that we think is in the middle, where we can have enough space for our pyramid situation. Hello Maruka, thank you for the host. That sound actually scared me. That was like, oh no, loud sound. Good to see you. How are you? Actually, we're gonna do this for no other reason than that it looks more streamlined. And that noises always scare me. Yeah. But hi, I hope you are doing well. We are working on a dungeon farm before we fight Plantera, because after we fight the big plant monster, the dungeon gets a whole lot more difficult, so we want to do this work whilst we don't get killed left and right. So, because we tried to measure it out here, but here we have a bit that is not in front of dungeon wall. So if we can help if we want a large section that's completely in front of dungeon wall. Well, it's raining outside, temperatures are lower and quite a bit from the highs of 33 Celsius this afternoon. Oh, that sounds wonderful. It is great when things start cooling down again. So we can't go lower than this because this chunk of non-dungeon. And we can't go that much more to the right because then the dungeon also stops for a bit. We could attempt, because this section isn't, but this section might be. But if we do this as our middle, we could make our pyramid up here, I think. So let's say on some wood. Here. Oh. Yeah. this is our middle, and then we'd be standing about here. We want to measure 48 blocks in either direction. So we're gonna measure one above where we're gonna have our thing spawn, so here, and we're gonna just count till we're down to 100. Okay, perfect. So this would be our first section. A bit slow because we don't actually have our bootsies on. Gonna exact same thing here. Okay, perfect. So this would actually fit. Sweet. It is not the prettiest because we have this thing here, but we can make this work. So what we are going to do is I'm gonna just smooth this out a little more for no other reason than because it'd be prettier that way. Just to show the dungeon who's boss that I can now mine its bricks with speed and efficiency. It's even faster if I have my mining potion, but I'm out of mining potions now. I only took 3 with me. I didn't expect to actually commit to building a thing like this. Can we actually... So this is where we build our wall. I'm gonna do something funky. One, I'm gonna remove these. Actually... I want to check this area for holes. And then what I'm gonna do is, because I got a lot of dirt, I'm gonna fill this entire area in. So our teleporty guys do not like teleport inside here. We don't want that. And also so I can get rid of the ore, so we don't have the distracting sparklies the whole time whilst we would like run our AFK farm, because I know it's gonna get on my nerves a little just to have it constantly there. I know myself. If I'm gonna put this much effort into a project, I'm gonna like really go for it. So these are all unactuated blocks, that's why they're darker. Because there was a lava trap here. Which if we're here anyways, we're gonna just undo that. So it all looks nice and even. That is indeed a very nice emote, I agree, Zach. Also, I know I'm repeating myself a bit for anyone who is listening in a lot, but we will be, during our lunch break, be restarting the stream briefly because my computer is worrying way more than it should. And I can't, I think I know what it is, but I don't want to just randomly force shut down tasks in Task Manager, because it might actually be stream related and just be boring for no, because today it decided it was going to throw a bit of a hissy fit. So we'll be, instead of letting it run all the way through the lunch break, I'm gonna restart it briefly. But that should be no problem. We wanna also get rid of that lava if possible. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna then I'm gonna grab my piggy bank. It's my bottomless water bucket. There. We're also going to extend this wall, because this is just, those dirt blocks are just covering one area of the dungeon that didn't have backing walls. And I like it being up and down straight walls far more. I'm just gonna just remove that. Let's see. So we got this section completely filled in, so no shenanigans with things teleporting outside of our range. We might want to fill this in. They probably won't, actually they might teleport here, because sometimes they enemies are really not smart and they teleport into lava. So we are going to fill this chunk in with dirt also. Please don't kill the king slime again. Don't you worry, I'm not gonna kill king slime. I have no reason to. Oh, that's not. I am actually going to make this dungeon brick, so the first like 3 blocks of this layer are not dirt. Just because it'll look prettier. There's no other reason than that. No practical reasons. I do kind of want to fill that in also, just in case. Gotta be a bit careful though. So let's. Oh, dang, we got a whole archery squad. Look at the amount of bats, jeez. Because we're not in front of dungeon wall, non-dungeon enemies are spawning now. And they can spawn on dirt and whatever, so they have no problem filling up this large area. Yeah, we are making sure we are being very, very thorough here. Huh, would you look at that, we are almost out of dirt blocks. That's insane. Because we took like 3 or 4 stacks with us. Let's actually... I don't really like this hole, so what we're gonna do is... Oh wait, no, never mind, we didn't almost run out of dirt blocks, we still have nearly a whole stack. My bad. Gonna do this, and then what we're gonna do is cover it with dungeon brick. Of course there will still be dirt on top of things, but it'll be, I don't know, it'll be more streamlined. The reason we put dirt on top of things is of course so no dungeon enemies can spawn in places we don't want them to. So now that area is filled in. We got this little section, which of course that's fine. Might want to fill this in, but I think this is so far out of range that shouldn't matter. Thank you for the careless sack slime. I'm really glad you guys like it as much as I do. Oh, you're just gonna... I mean, it's a good saxophone. Nope, I'm good. Okay. Because just going at it forever at the saxophone, that might be a bit much. There. I want to place this water bucket back in my piggy bank. To be continued. Eventually there will be more careless sacks, I'm sure. This one is my fave. Fair. That's a good one too. Okay. So this is gonna be our middle. So let's now actually extend the dungeon bricks all the way. And I think if we stand here, we might need to dirt some areas here because we're far closer to that now. I tried Skyrim VR just now. I've explained my experience with it in Discord. I guess I'll maybe briefly check that during my lunch break. I probably won't have time for that because I need to restart the stream also. Want to make sure that we're close to that. But I'm just gonna fill this area in. Leave no gaps. Dirt this. Extend this up. There. I guess just fill this in for the sake of it. Streamline everything. So there. I want this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Out. Damn. Flame eagle. There. Yeah, we'll probably need to, although that might just be out of our range, I'm not sure. So now, how wide do we usually? How wide is the lava? 6 to 8 blocks wide. So if this is 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. So exactly, this is 8. So we'll be extending up from here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. There. Hoping to at least get this thing done before lunch, because lunch will be soon for me. Okay, that should work. We are going to remove this platform because we don't need it anymore. I am going to switch these out because I want speed. Then I just need a way to actually get here easily, which means, and I don't want to cross through here, so I might want to once at least it's working. Let me grab this. There. I probably don't want to cross under it because these aren't dungeon tiles, and then a bunch of non-dungeon enemies are going to spawn, which I'd need to clear out first, which would be really, really annoying. So first things first, let me a couple more wood tiles. And do I even want to place a campfire? For now I think I do. So I'm gonna place this campfire here. Now turn these wood tiles back into this. These here. Okay, look at this. This is effective at least for gathering enemies. Would you look at that? It's a lot of angry bones. Oh, we missed that section. So we need two things. We need a way to get on top for maintenance. I think we're going to extend this out here. Get a little dip here, and then we are gonna grab a trapdoor and put that there. And I want to go one lower. Give ourselves some headspace. Then, because we don't want to run through non-dungeon area right before entering here, preferably, we might want to either go below here, either coming from this side or coming from this. Because we already cleared this, we might actually want to come in from this side. Because then we also keep this side open to us. So we'd have to go a bit around. We could make a little pass-through area here. The only problem is that we then go around here, so I don't know. I think we'd want to go enter from the other side. One thing is, this is non-dungeon brick, so we would be running through that for like a brief moment. What can you do? I just threw up motion sickness. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Nausea is like the worst feeling, just hands down. Few things are as bad as nausea, because a lot of like pain is bad, but painkillers work and you can just get somewhat used to it if it's not too heavy. Like, it still sucks, but it's more manageable, whilst nausea is just all like, I don't know, all consumingly present. It's just there and it will not go. It's very mean. Health check. Alright. Alright. I kinda need to finish this before drinking some water. Stretching arms. And looking away for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And making sure I sit right. Okay, there we go. So here we'd also be running past non-dungeon stuff, so maybe we just shouldn't be too worried about, though this would be very brief and this would be, I think, a bit longer. In any case, we would have multiple ways of accessing this area. Let's also do the other side. Oh, did not mean to do that. There. Hello, Tim. Goodbye, Tim. Then we're gonna make a sneaky way to cut through right here. And we are going to cover this up with dirt because we don't want them spawning here now anymore. We are going to grab this water candle and this gnome. Oh, we are out of space. There. Not mean to jump all the way there, so we want to grab this, place you here, place you on here, turn you off for now. Okay, so we have our entrance here. We can either go down there straight and go in, or we could go the other way around. I'm gonna teleport back to base real quick. Drop off a bunch of our stuff. Love you, Luna. Thank you, Zank. Very much care for you as well. Got this gone. This. Jump up here. These guys. Then gonna empty out all this. Give me real quick, just put these guys in here so they there. We got a lot of dungeon bricks out of that. Oh, there, we're stacking them back into the vault. We don't want that. I'm gonna have to round things off because it is lunchtime for me. So we do not get to fully test the dungeon farm, sadly. That is okay, because we basically fully got it finished, so I'll just be doing the finishing touches off screen at a later date. Yeah, lunchtime. Gonna have an omelette. So, putting this away. Gonna save and exit. So, I am going to let's see, what is the wisest way of doing this? Usually I'd have a countdown right now, and then I'd tell when I'd be back for lunch. And I think I might still do that. And then once I get back for lunch, I do a restart first. So when people come in, they know I'll be coming back. It's not ideal. It's not the cleanest solution, but I think it's the best solution. So I am going to give you guys the countdown, and I'll restart right before we continue on with Darkest Dungeon or Ace Attorney. I think my throat is still a bit sore from Thursday's Ace Attorney, so I might have to skip Ace Attorney this time around and go straight into Darkest Dungeon, because that's a lot less reading. But yeah, I'll be leaving you guys with a countdown so you know when I'm back. Either my computer by then has calmed down and we don't need to restart at all, or we need a brief restart before we jump into the game. But I'll let you guys know that when I get back. Until then, please go take care of yourselves. If you need to eat as well, go eat. If you need to do some chores, go do those. At least get up, stretch your legs, get some water, hydrate. Whatever you need to do, go do. And I'll be back in a bit and we'll continue with games. Bye bye. Hello, hello. We are back for now. My computer is still blurring quite a lot, so we are going to end the stream briefly for a couple minutes, and then we'll start it right back up. I'm gonna just... I should first think of a stream. Hold up, I just got a notification. We'll get to that after I restart the stream. Oh gosh, hello. Oh, that's... I really appreciate you dropping by. I was just saying, I don't know if you just heard that. I was just saying we are going to restart the stream for a moment because my computer is blurring a lot, and I think something is running on the background where it's not supposed to. But I'll be back in 5 minutes. I just need to think of a stream title because if I'm starting it back up, I might as well start with the correct title instead of saying, "Oh yes, we're playing Terraria." I really appreciate you being here. Just hang on like 5 minutes. I'm terrible with names, but I should... I'll just call it more Darkest Dungeon something. We'll see. Give me, like, for anyone who might just jump in also, 5 minutes and stream back online. Hopefully the chat will persist. So, see y'all on the other side. Bye bye for now.